what? Look, Ben, if people come over, let's say they take, name any place. They take New Jersey, they take Texas, and they say, okay, now you're in an open air prison and none of you have any goddamn rights, and we get to put our boot on your neck, and now you are servants. You're subhuman. Now you sit there, Texas, and take it. And if any of you ever fight back, you're all goddamn terrorists in Texas. What do you think Texas would do? Texas would blow up, those Texas citizens would blow up every goddamn occupier, and you know it. They would murder every occupier, and you know it. How much patience can the Palestinians have? They're sitting there in the West Bank doing nothing. They've been perfectly peaceful. And what did they get for the peace, Ben? What did they get for the peace? All they got was occupation. 56 years of occupation.
They've been offered peace 6 times. So when you keep somebody in a prison, as you say, what do you mean my ass? They have not been?
Yes,
they were
I will explain. I will explain.
I will 37, 48, 67, 2000, 2008. They weren't offered their own state, and they said no. So yes, if murderers and terrorists are going to keep killing you, and you keep saying, here, I'm giving you what you want. I'm giving you most of what you want, and you keep saying no. Nobody on earth, yourself included, would also allow themselves to keep being killed by them.
Okay, so number one, 1937, at that point, Israel doesn't even exist. A bunch of people come over to Palestine and go, now you guys, this is your land, but we're planning to take half of it. So why don't you just give us half? And move out of your freaking houses. We own that land now. Oh, you didn't take it. Well, what a bunch of bad guys. I was gonna take your goddamn land and I was gonna make you march and then maybe die. Oh, you didn't take what generous offer that I gave you? 1948, I'm gonna take half your land. Give me your land. You can stay, you get the hell out of here. I'm more important than you. Oh, you don't own your land anymore. Well, you didn't take it? Why didn't you take it? What a lovely deal I gave you, where I only steal half your land. Okay, now you move to later rounds, then it gets more complicated. Because then they come back in and they go, I'll give you 87% of your house back. But I had 100% of my house. And by the way, you're not even giving me the 50% you already took. You're giving me 87% of the other 50%.
So there's no solution
Okay, hold on. But at the same time, do I wish 87%, 83, 97, whatever the goddamn number was that both sides took it? Yes, I wish they both took it. And I wish Israel made a better offer, and I wish the Palestinians took a bad offer.
So that's the solution then?
Yes, exactly. Right. But at this point, both Obama and Trump have said Netanyahu doesn't want peace. He hasn't offered peace, he doesn't want peace, he wants permanent occupation. So for God's sake, fire Netanyahu. If it's a democracy, fire him. Because if you don't fire him, you're saying, yeah, I like what he's doing. We're gonna occupy these poor people forever. In West Bank, there's no violence except by the settlers.
On that I totally agree.
But they're still occupied. But they're still occupied because they like it. They like occupying that.
People were trying to remove Netanyahu, and then there was a horrific terrorist attack.
They brought him back like 4 times.
Yeah, look, he's not a partner for peace. I agree with that 100%. He was funding Hamas to help make sure there was not peace that happens. That is true. But now we're in a reality that is now very hard to unwind unless some concrete solution is offered. Not just simply telling one side, we know the other side is terrorists, and so we have to just give it in.
No, don't give it. 67 borders, end the occupation. Occupation is a core evil, and if you don't end the occupation, I would do it unilaterally. Here, 67 borders, good luck. You guys are sovereign now, you can have your own police, military, do whatever you like. You cross over and then we come and obliterate you, okay? But they made a peace deal with Egypt. Do a peace deal. It's not that complicated. Israel, you have got to let them go. We all want to go to Israel. We want Israel to be a beautiful, safe place filled with loving people, which it is. But we can't go and we can't root for you and we can't do any of these things if you kill citizens at this enormous rate and never give any hope to those Palestinians. And they go, they should know that they're defeated. They should know that they are going to stay occupied for the rest of time because they're savages. Savages. They can't ever have peace. They're always doing violence. We're gonna occupy them for another 50 years.
Again, they're not occupied, and the savages are the leadership that is holding them hostage, the Palestinians.
But you know what? Israeli leadership are also savages. And at this point, they've been 7 times as savage as Hamas, which if I'm an Israeli citizen, I'm sickened by that fact.
The numbers are horrible and it's in self-defense, and you know that's a difference. You know that's a big difference.
Yeah.
There was so much more to this story. We don't have time to get to it now, but I'll just briefly summarize.